2 hours of sleep after the Fiesta Texas video, and we are now at SeaWorld Orlando for a couple of hours before my flight back home. This is stupid, but I can't complain because the ride's on Mako. Mako, still amazing as always. Love this coaster. And they sent the train ahead of us at 2 train interval. We were dropping off that block break. The other train was dispatching from the station. That was freaking amazing. SeaWorld San Antonio, take some freaking notes. All right, now we're getting in line for Kraken. This is kind of cool. We rode Superman less than 24 hours ago. Superman Krypton coaster at Fiesta. What most people consider the best 2 floorlesses back to back. I personally don't think so. I kind of prefer even Bizarro to this, but who knows? Maybe my ride today will be better than my previous ones. Still a fun ride regardless. Kraken, still really fun ride. I hadn't ridden it on our last trip because it was closed when the park was absolutely dead for staffing. Unfortunately, on 1 train right now. But yeah, it was fun, good. Having ridden Superman less than 24 hours ago, it's a little weird, fun to compare. I think I prefer Superman, but this is definitely more intense and more smooth. But Superman's just so unique, so it is up to you in that regard. This does have seat sensors though, which I don't like that. That's some points off for me. But yeah, it's a good ride though. Absolutely fun ride. Yeah, so I should explain the reason I'm here in the first place. So basically we did that Texas trip. We were looking at flights out of DFW back home to my airport in Columbus. And it was way cheaper to get a flight. There's a $20 Spirit flight this morning from DFW in Dallas over here to Orlando than it was to go straight home. So I ended up coming here, and I can't say I'm upset about that. I have a flight out at 7 o'clock, so I have until about at least 5-ish here at SeaWorld Orlando. It's not even noon yet, and I am super happy about it. I love this park, and it's actually my most visited park not in Ohio, which is kind of weird to think about, but I love this place. I'm gonna get back on Mako, one of my just all-time favorite rides. I think it's in my top 5. I have it over every RMC. Like, I love this ride so much. Yeah, let's go give it another ride. They're rolling trains at the very least. In many cases, sending at interval, which is freaking awesome. So great to see after being in Texas. I mean, Fiesta Texas mostly excluded, but the other parks, It is a few days before Christmas, and so if it does get busy here, I actually do have a safety that I can use. Last time we were here, we got rained out of a ride on Manta. It was a real bad weather day. You can watch it in the Coaster Idiot knockoff video I did. It was a fun time. The park was pretty bad that day, but we did get a ride readmit for any ride here other than Infinity Falls, which basically is their equivalent of an exit pass. So I can skip the line on one of these rides at some point today.
That may cause distress or injury.
Did I just mention how freaking awesome this soundtrack is? This is one of my favorite coaster soundtracks behind like Magnums. Like, and that's obviously for sentimental reasons. So wow, I love this.
Feet inside the train at all times.
Past 2 train interval. They're a little late, but But you know what? Clears her up. Here she goes. This has a good multi-move too. I won't even need it because that other train is just now hitting the brakes. Good freaking job. Wow. That is awesome. That is genuinely awesome. That is, compared to the last few times I've been here, that blows me away. Mako's ready. You appear to have stacked. Oh, holy, what? This is before interval. Oh my god. All right. I mean, technically nothing wrong with it. I don't think it'll block check. It's just not ideal. Huh. If it's clear, I guarantee the other train is not parked yet. That train is just now parking. They are not going to be even close to you this time. Alright, ride is ready. So my last ride on Mako was absolutely wild. I'm not going to go into detail as to why, but that was the best ride I've ever had on it. It's one of my most ridden coasters, but it's also definitely my favorite B&M. Like I have this over Orion and Fury. It's really good. So yeah, I'm gonna re-ride, I guess, because why not? I have till 5 o'clock here, and there's no line, and it's a fantastic ride. So, and they're still rolling trains, as you saw. If I included the operations clip there, their operations are. It's not how I'd run the ride, but it's not bad. It's way better than anything we saw in Texas, other than some stuff at Fiesta. But yeah, not bad at all. Now I've been to this park 3 times, and every time I just get to see a slight bit of construction progress over here on Icebreaker. It was like hardly built when I was here about a year ago. It was a little more built when I was here a couple months ago, and now it's slightly more built. It's still looking like a pretty fun ride though. Definitely looking forward to riding this in the future. And just like that, there's a bit of a wait for Manta, so I'm going to use my readmit here, go focus on it, to skip the line. heading out. Well, this and then Journey, and then we're gonna head out. You're good, you weren't in it? Yep, Kraken's still good. They are running 2 trains now, so a little bit better operationally. Still don't like it as much as Superman, but I think that's my second favorite, or maybe even third favorite floorless. I may like Bizarro a little bit more. Fun ride though, always good. B&Ms are always good rides. I think we're gonna head to Journey and then head out. However, we are a little early. I do have about an hour here where we're gonna try and go to Fun Spot Orlando. Alright, so that'll wrap up from SeaWorld. Came here with Brayden and Josh, obviously, from the Texas trip. But as I was walking in, I ran into these guys. We're on Gemini Crew 2020 that just so happened to be here today. And they're gonna give me a ride both to Fun Spot and the airport. So it's pretty awesome, considering that was completely unplanned and we just ran into each other while walking into the park. And we're all from Ohio. so yeah. But that will wrap up from SeaWorld, and if I film anything at Fun Spot, that'll go on to the end here. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.